Hi guys, and welcome to this. Today we're going to look very quickly into this. Police to investigate Tiwa Savage X tape. All right, I'm sure you know what I mean when I say X tape. For some reason, we're not going to mention some words, say some words in full. That's going to link out with Tonto Dikeh ex-boyfriend, that's Kpokpogri, arrests. All right, and as well as Nigerian man who has been allegedly poisoned to death by his friend in Indonesia. Those are the ones we've got for you today. We've got quite a few coming thereafter, but we're going to look critically into these before we move ahead. Very shortly, if you are new to this particular channel, do us a favor by clicking the subscribe button and open the notification bell icon on the side. The essence is that you'll be notified once we drop a new clip. Don't just watch the video and go away. Try as much as possible to subscribe so that you can get updates on our on each of our uploads. Right. So police have decided to swing into action to investigate on the X tape of Tiwa Savage. To me, I found that as a little bit awkward and not very right, because I don't think what is the essence of now getting into investigation when the tape has already been released to go public? What's the essence? Isn't it too late to cry when the head is already off? Because the sex tape is already on social media platforms of various kinds. So exactly what are we saying? What are they going to investigate? So if you now bring the perpetrator to book, does that now revert the video from social media? Does that now bring the video out of the social media? Does that clean the mess? Does that claim the fact that she has committed a despicable act? Does that? To me, I think she was on the influence of alcohol when that happened. I will believe that for the sake of it, because I don't think in her right senses she will just ordinarily want to do that. And whoever is responsible for that, we don't even know the person. I think one way or the other, somebody is being covered up as a matter of fact. We don't know who is responsible for that, but we don't think we want to even care about who is responsible for that. But then, gone were the days when social media platform used to be an avenue for education, an avenue where people can actually transact business, an avenue where you can get knowledge, an avenue where you can get education. But nowadays, they have turned it to be something else. The social media platform, talk about Instagram, talk about Twitter, talk about Facebook, talk about what have you. They have turned it to be an avenue for different kinds of things where people can actually show nonsense. And the nonsense is not even coming from just mere people. It's coming from people we hold to high esteem. People we look at the top at, like people that are supposed to represent us, you know, in both local and international. It's quite unfortunate that this is coming from Tiwa. I don't understand how that has happened. She's not the only one in this line. She's not the only one. With Tonto Dikeh, Jenemina, and the rest of others who have actually turned the social media into a place that has been inhabitable, that is so disappointing. I mean, kids cannot even open our social media platform to check our accounts. You know, it's so daring, it's so bad that we can't allow our kids to even go check social media platform for us. We'll be scared to let them see some things on it because of what these people have turned the social media platforms to be. It's quite unfortunate, but what I feel most, I don't really, you know, it's not anything that concerns me, but what I think is that we should put into consideration is the boy, the 6-year-old boy, the son to Tiwa Savage, who might have to continue to live with this stigma for the rest of his life if care is not taken. Because this particular video in question might not leave the social media, might be hanging in the social media for as long as it takes. No one knows how long it's going to be there for. And the boy will grow up to see the tape or to hear about it in the nearest future. What kind of messages are you passing on to that boy, that little boy? I think it's high time we look critically and be well behaved on social media. If you go to social media, you will see different kinds of things that you have to open your mouth without even being able to close it. A jaw-breaking pictures, a jaw-breaking videos, a jaw-breaking write-ups and things like that. It's so bad that there's nothing we can do about it, as a matter of fact, except if it's being regulated. But it's so sad that this kind of a thing is leaking out. We don't know who's responsible for that, but for me, I think those that are in the vicinity of where they were at that time need to be held responsible for it. They need to be called one by one to investigate them thoroughly, rather than chasing shadows. Police is supposed to be too busy to actually get involved in this kind of matter. They should clean up their mess. We have a lot of jobs on our hand. Police have a lot of jobs on their hand by protecting the lives and properties of the people. They will leave that one and go and be investigating the X-tape video of Tiwa Savage where he was enjoying herself and all of that. You know, I don't think it's the responsibility of the police to get into whoever is responsible for all of that. Even if you find the person, does that take the video down from social media? No, it doesn't. Tiwa Savage should go and sit down and think very well. It's becoming too much of her lately. She was the first person that actually come out to say, oh, somebody has been trying to blackmail me of this X-tape, of that video, of this and that. And at the end of the day, the video came out. All right? So the video came out. So whatever is responsible for that, whatever is cooking up somewhere, we don't want to know. We just want you to make sure that the kids that are coming behind us don't make this mess you guys are creating on social media. Tonto Dikeh, Janamina, Bobrisky, and the rest of others. These people need to be checked. This is what I'm submitting. This is just my own. And as a matter of fact, Tonto Dikeh of recent, maybe about 2 days ago, arrested Kpokpogri, you know, her ex-boyfriend. You know, she said, I wanted to teach him a lesson. That is why I've decided to go arrest, you know, arrest him. And the journalist and a former presidential aide, Jackson Ude, who then corroborated the arrest's claim, mentioned Kpokpogiri as a detainee. All right. So DIG Joseph Egbunike had ordered the arrest and detention of Kpokpogri, who is asking Tonto Dikeh to return his Lexus SUV after both lovers parted ways. Tonto is allegedly using a relationship with the police DIG to teach Kpokpogri a lesson for messing with her. You can hear that. So she's not using a connection. You know, as a woman now, of course, they can go extra lengths to do some things. But justice will always prevail. If two people are fighting, please keep them completely away from social media. We're not interested. Okay? We are not really interested in all of those things. Try as much as possible to leave a good legacy for your kids that are coming behind. It is really, really important. Apart from the fact that this is quite disappointing, this is despicable from Tiwa Savage. This is really, really, really sad and bad that this kind of a thing has to come from you. I mean, you are somebody that is being held up onto high esteem. You know, we don't expect to be. We don't expect to find you in that particular angle where we found you. But quite unfortunate, you know, like I said earlier on, I believe she was under the influence of alcohol when that was happening. She never knew, because if she knew, she wouldn't have done all of these things. She might think, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, but a lot of things is at stake for what has happened. All right? I just hope that someday we will begin to use our senses to do some things right. Do you understand what I mean? You will begin to use our senses to do some things right. So we're going to be following this very quickly. We'll be following it back to back. You know, we're bringing it to your doorsteps and be bringing it to your hearings as well. So whatever it is, leave it in the comment section for us. Follow us and like us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well at Kpokpogri Media Network. To the returning subscribers, thank you. And to those of you that are yet to subscribe, don't just listen to the clip. Subscribe to the channel so that you get more updates as we go along. I'll be coming your way next time. Take care and bye for now.